And hello, folks, it is I, Kamikaze. I'm here to bring you this game called Tanzia. This game will be released later on this month in an early access on the 27th. Though, right now, I'm just trying to make sure that the music and my volume are accurate. This game's volume is absolutely maxed out. I had to crank it down to almost nothing in order to be able to not blow out my eardrums. Other than that, this is again another game that I don't really have any knowledge over. I just starting games to see how these go. So wait, is this an MMORPG? First-person shooter gamepad? What? You know what? Let's go with the FPS. I'm good with that. And Kame, the mighty. From what I do know, this is some kind of 3D adventure game. That's about the extent of my knowledge. And apparently you have Morpig controls and Fippus controls. And the load time it took me to actually get this game started, it took like 5 minutes for it to load on my computer, and that was like ridiculous. It keeps going into, well, like what it's doing now is not responding, but I found out that if I wait long enough, it actually booted the game, and now I'm hoping if I wait long enough, I'll actually be able to play the game. Hopefully. I'm not sure why it takes so long. It's a little odd in my opinion. And just so you know, I'm running an i7 with 16 gigs of RAM and a 1070 GTX, so it's not like I have a toaster compatibility here. So I'm wondering if I did something wrong, or if this game is just loading a lot of resources. So while this is doing this thing, I might as well go and take a look at the store page here. Tanzia, an old-style RPG made with modern tech and set in a unique world. Tanzia combines elements of favorite classic action-adventure RPGs in an open 3D world full of magic and monsters. That's its description. But I'm here to say, Arcanity Incorporated, thank you for giving me this key for the early access, the early beta access, whatever you want to call this. So that way I can test out this game for you. All I have to do now is wait. Plan the plot. Really. All I'm doing is just sitting here waiting for this to load. And just like all the rest of my videos, I no editing, no special things or whatnot. This is my true experience with the game for the first time, and that's what I'm gonna go with. Even though we're still waiting. Hmm. Maybe it is broken. I mean, if it loads different areas and it all loads like this is ridiculous. I wonder what's going on. Can I give it more processing power? Take a look at the processes here. Wow, it's only using 3% of my processor, but it's still working on something. It's using the hard drive. Right now it's using 33% of my hard drives, which is actually, it's using over 60% of one of my hard drives for this, because I have two in here. Oh, there we go. There we go.
In the cradle of the new world, the island of Tanzia is home to a new and great race called the Akazi. The Akazi had little interest in technology and material wealth. They pursued wisdom above all else. With the Akazi, arcanity, alchemy, and endless possibility would flourish. Because of their unique values, other races often regarded them as primitive and mistook them for weak. a critical mistake. Life was good on Tanzia until one day a terrible evil known as the Skeleton King came to claim the island. The greatest Akazi warriors confronted the
Am I missing
Skeleton
something here?
King and his undead armies, and one by one the Akazi fell. This terrible evil fought with an advantage, a unique knowledge of something born of this new world. This enemy fought with arcanity.
Wait,
The
isn't that the
new
name of the game
world
company?
was young, and few understood the mysteries of arcanity. But one Akaze had already attained a mastery greater than any other, and the Skeleton King soon met his match. The Skeleton King was furious. This small, frail creature had
Okay, so there's the holy crap! It's only a third of the way through that. Holy cow! Okay, since it gives me pause controls down here, am I missing some like pictures or movie or something that's going on here? Because right now, I'm staring at a vast ocean of nothingness. I mean, is something else needing to load up? Is it still loading up? Well, it's still cranking out my. I mean, it's still using only 4% of the processor right now, and still like 60% of one hard drive. And I have no way of controlling. I couldn't find anything to adjust the options.
undone decades of preparation with a single blow. The Skeleton King retreated, and the Akazi did not pursue. Tanzia was safe once again. The Akazi continued to flourish, and the Great One continued to pioneer alchemy and arcanity. Creatures of all races came from all over the world seeking his mentorship, and he taught any who would learn from him. Until one day, something more pressing demanded his attention.
What?
The Great One was blessed with many children and many grandchildren whom he loved dearly, but this one was very special. This one would be the center of his world for many years. As the child grew, he showed great aptitude for arcanity. No grandparent ever felt more love or pride for a child than the Great One did for his young grandson. But he knew that their precious time together would be short. The Skeleton King was already plotting a terrible revenge.
How far
against
am I
his
into
new
this?
foe.
I mean, because I'm not. I have no problem listening to like these things go on, but usually they're accompanied by something more than a vast blue ocean.
He would end the Great One's bloodline. The Skeleton King used the darkest of arcanity to summon an evil and tortured creature from another dimension and enslave it to his will.
That's me. I mean, what?
The creature, a shade, was the perfect assassin. It passed through solid objects at will, traveled nearly unseen in the shadows, and had a deadly touch. The Skeleton King watched from afar in glee as the shade passed through the young child and stopped his heart. With a single word, the Great One obliterated the shade into a million dark splinters that dissipated in the light. But the damage was already done. As the Great One fell to his knees, weeping over the body of his young grandson, the Skeleton King was very, very pleased.
This is dark.
But the Skeleton King had once again underestimated his Akazi foe, and when the Great One sensed that the Skeleton King was no longer watching, the illusion was lifted, and the child was smiling once again. and seclusion on Volcano Island with a most caring and trusted friend, Abenaki, far away from the peering eyes of the Skeleton King. The Great One, believing his presence was a danger to the village, also
But unfortunately, I can't really get myself into it without like images. Oh, and so was this just a background screen for? It was. All right. Sweet. So I got the WASD controls because that was selectable, which I think is cool. Because I'm used to that. Um, you can interact with NPCs, monsters, and many other things. Find Abernaki, Abenaki, and interact with him and speak with him. Save icon will show up for a second when the game autosaves. You can also force the game to save while in a range of totem by pressing the save button. The quest journal button flashes whenever something is added to your quest journal. Okay, can I change settings maybe? Settings. Video. Well, I have it set for high, which shouldn't be a problem. But to me, this is like... Hold on. Actually, let's take a look. Is it the settings because they're high that it doesn't look smooth? I just selected low, so we're waiting a second. Oh no, don't tell... Okay, I was gonna say, don't tell me it's gonna take forever. Oh no, no, it wasn't that. It's just the way the game is. Okay. Just because of how this game has started out, I've been monitoring its resources. And I left it at a non-full screen aspect, but it looks like inside of the game, after you start it, you get the options for everything but 1080p. Yeah, you get everything except for 1080p. That is weird. That's really weird. Well, at least there's the volume options. But since I already have it set up, yeah, they should have options in the main menu. They'll probably do that later. Alright, option panel, controls, also keyboard, look sensitivity. Auto run is back quote? What is back quote? Oh well. Now that I've wasted 13 minutes getting into this game, let's see what we can do here. I think it's this guy I need to talk to. Yeah, and as it says down there, it's a beta build, so it's not even really public release. So they're probably going to fix a lot of these things that's happening. Like, this is supposed to be 60 hertz, which would be 60 FPS, but I am getting nowhere near there. Right now, as the game is loaded, it's taking up only 5% of my processor, 880 megs of RAM, and using 25%, which is 50% of one of my hard drives. So it's either still loading stuff or something. Good morning, Kami. You're up early. Is it some special occasion? My old memory isn't what it used to be. Oh, he's an old man. No, I'm kidding. I promised we could start your combat training today. I'm such an ass. And I know you're anxious, so let's get started. The 3 disciplines a shaman must master for combat are arcanity, alchemy, and hitting people with sticks. I like the last one. Hitting people with sticks is the most basic, so let's get that out of the way first. I don't know much about myself, but I like how it's doing this like comic book thing. Everything's frozen and it's doing this. And it's not even using the hard drive, so I guess it's just processing continuously. I think it needs to use the graphics card more, maybe. Blah, blah, blah. When I'm going to help you, she always liked you, and she's one of the best warriors on the island. Tell her you have my permission. To hit her with my stick? That seems a little inappropriate. Return to me when you're all finished. Wait, is that you? No, you look like a guy. Do I have a quest marker? A large totem in the center of the village will replenish your health and mana while not in combat. It also acts as a save point. Look for other totems outside the village when you need to rest or save. Got it. Whoa, cool jump. Oh, shift rotates. Wait, no, that puts me... Is that like north? Yeah, it makes me face one direction. Flamingos! Where is this girl that I need to talk to? Didn't quite direct me. If it did, I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. This looks like it could be an MMO style thing. What the... Why did... The grass... Okay. Not really gonna question that. Goodbye, grass. It was nice knowing you. Hello, grass. Good to see you again. Goodbye, grass. Hello, grass. Goodbye, grass. Well, we know it's rendering well. Where is... What's this? Oh, it looks like mining. Like you could mine something there. Unless it's just aesthetic. Okay, do my little flip off the side there. Sir? Log of my quests. Quest. The quest journal lists all active quests. Intro gear up. Oh, perfect. So that's how I use that. You have to hit escape to go into the menu, at least in the settings that I have right now. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What? Oh, it's a flower. Oh, that's how... You hit E. E interacts. No more flowers. Oh, there is more flowers. Screw it. Don't need flowers. Let's continue on. Let's learn how to beat the crap out of things with a stick. With a stick. Am I at the right spot? Thought I was at the right spot. Oh no, I'm not at the right spot. You're over here. Oh, I thought you were a scarecrow from the side. Hey, Akame, how's the training going? I'm supposed to talk to you, right? Yeah, I'm supposed to talk to her. Hello? What you up to, Kame? Hey, Kame, how's the training? You are supposed to be the one that... Look, you're glowy, for crying out loud. Well, you're only glowy in 2 dimensions. It's a little weird. Okay. I would like to... Well, it's good that you're level 14 and I'm level 1. That shows that you have experience. You can teach me a thing or two. I'm supposed to talk to you! Hello? Hello? This is not working as planned. Sir? Yeah, I'm listening to the thingy. Oh, I guess that's my FPS right up there. That is pretty low. Controls. Yeah, interact. Target lock. No, it keeps locking onto that. What about... Oh, there we go. You are the one supposed to be training me! Or are you supposed to be the one training me? No, you're a guy. Oh, look. Did you know that Fireball is my most popular spell? Who doesn't want to set your home on fire? Okay, am I doing something wrong here? Intro, gear up. I'm right here. Get closer to interact. Get closer to interact. Yeah, I get it. It's not triggering the quest. I mean, that's everyone else is working, and they're. That is just funny. That is actually really cool. The whole good luck out there, Kame, as it's in like a three-dimensional, two-dimensional box. That's crossroad. Oh, you're giving me a quest? Near a giant boar at the crossroads. You know what? I'm going to run out there anyway, because I can't do a whole lot, because this game is not letting me progress, unless I'm doing something wrong. Interact with a flamingo. This bird does not look right in the head. You should back away slowly. No. Squawk! You can talk to the animals. Not well, but you can talk to the animals. Sir. Hello, Kami. I can't just open the gates for you just now. There's some sort of giant silver boar beast that came a little too close to the village a few minutes ago and blah 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 blah. Great one. Blah blah blah. Side of docks and ages. Open gates soon. Boar distance. Pretty much is meaning that I can't do anything until I learn something. Can I like glitch myself over? That's a weird place for me to be able to walk. But sure. Because the invisible wall prevents me from doing anything. Let's try climbing up here then. Where the grass is greener only part of the time. Oh, auto-saving. Yay, just what I needed. Not really. It's weird to let me walk up here and then put an invisible wall. Whee! Oh, I don't take fall damage. That's always a plus, right? I need a stick. Do I have an inventory? I have flowers. I have no weapons. And I love this texture pack here. Reminds me of bald spots. So, I guess I can't continue on this game. Because it's not letting me talk to her. I mean, it looks like I'd have a little bit of fun with this game, but I can't even try it out. So I really can't give this a decent review of any kind because, well, kind of stuck. Equipment. Well, wait. I'm sorry, I have to read this from behind. You know what? Let's see if I can go to the main menu and come back. If I can do that, maybe I might be able to re-trigger the quest. Or it might take an eternity for it to load again. One of the two options. I mean, this game it really isn't utilizing my processor at all. Not even sure how they managed to get the game to run like that. Go through here. Name. Scroll it downy. That's still not doing it. We're going to crank up its priority. Well, that definitely increased. Nope, never mind. Thought it did. Huh. So this is just a really difficult to try and do any kind of testing with because I can't do a whole lot in this game. I mean, it's reading the hard drive like crazy. Let's see performance here. Yeah, it's got my disk, my C drive running at like 82%, and I'm not even sure what it's doing. It's not even really reading it. It's more writing to it. What is it writing to it? It's reprogramming this to send out alien waves of power. I mean, it's the main menu. Why would the main menu take so long to load? But I do know I get a boat because apparently I get to sit in a boat and listen to a story for a while. Either that or that's just the insanity kicking in the beginning of this game. Um, hmm. I know it's going to load eventually. But usually I do like a half an hour thing on this, but I've barely even gotten to play this game. I may have to make another video later in regards to it, but as of right now, this game is it's looking nice, but it's virtually unplayable if I can't do that one quest. Yeah, I think I'm just going to call it here. This game is going to be early release on the 27th. Hopefully by then they'll have some of these things fixed because I actually am interested in playing this more. So I can't give this an honest review if I could recommend people to play it or not, but it does look like it's heading in the right direction. It's got a nice little narrator. It has issues with loading, and by issues I mean you've seen them. This is the loading process. It eats away at your hard drive while barely uses the processor, and doesn't use a whole lot of RAM. And it's just odd. Well, if you folks had fun watching me do stupid crap, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, do all the fun things. Oh, and a new game and a continue. I don't want to do... Wait, I could do new game again, but then... You know what? Yeah, while we're here, gonna hit new game. And we're gonna do that again. But I'm gonna skip that intro. Because skipping the intro will make it so I don't have to deal with that. I just have to wait for this to pop up here. I'm gonna give this one last shot to let me continue on this. I know it's gonna take a little while. But since that loaded, I'm not giving up yet. I'm trying. I really am. Now we just play the waiting game again. But it doesn't seem to be a much of a like. Let me take a look here. Go back over to the shop. The required pieces it wants you to have is an Intel Core 2 Duo, which is pretty old. Only 4 gigs of... Wow, it does not require really anything. I mean, GTX 8 series is what its minimum requirements. 1 gig of storage available. What curators say. 3 curators have reviewed this product. Let's take a look. No curation. Arachnophobia, games with spiders. Well, these aren't even... How are these reviews? One of them says ... Giant spider. Oh, okay, somewhat they've been able to play more than I have. But no one has mentioned anything about this loading. Makes me wonder, should I, like, scan the files? I already did that once. Verify integrity of game files. So I have no idea what's going on here. Hmm.